Listen, when I say things into this microphone, I believe them, and I'd love to be right, obviously. But that's not the point. But when I'm right, I do like to return to the microphone and enforce that.
Tell us how right you are.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people in this business do that. So sure. I'll allow myself the latitude. We all know what the name of the show is, right? Okay. I told everybody. Right around when they were 6-6. I'm going to keep repeating this as long as I'm staying right. Do not let the Buffalo Bills in the tournament. Don't do it. Don't do it. And a bunch of teams had the opportunity to prevent them from doing it. But they didn't. And the Buffalo Bills have now won 6 in a row. And you tell me a team that has the following: a head of steam and the momentum, has also a defense that keeps on. I mean, they're like the Dark Knight from Holy Grail, just getting one important body part after another chopped off, and they keep fighting like that. They're ready to just take somebody out. How many people do they get carted off? How many teams can have a cart on the field? Terrell Bernard was the latest one. Apparently, it's not a break, by the way. It looked like he broke his foot just landing on the frozen turf. But it's just a flesh wound. Ed Oliver keeps on balling out. As long as they got people who are healthy, they're balling out. How many teams have difference-making playmakers in the so-called skill position? Stephon Diggs may not be, going off like he's Tyreek Hill, but he's making enough important catches and then taking your Gatorade. And just when you thought, you've gotten down to their last rung of playmakers, they become the first team in the history of the National Football League playoffs, first team ever to have not one but 2 tight ends score touchdowns in the first quarter of an NFL playoff game. It's never happened before. Dawson Knox, then Dalton Kincaid. First quarter, boom. And then you're up 14. You're up 14. And here's the ultimate. You got a quarterback who stands in his pocket after snapping the ball from his own 48 and says, I'll run it in from here. Come on. Same quarterback who found those tight ends in the first quarter is like, I got this one.
Man, that pass to Kincaid was a laser.
Well, but I'm talking about the run here now.
No, I know.
His post-game soundbite is just also a perfect microcosm of how confident Josh Allen and the Bills are right now.
They played man. It was 3rd and long. They played man. Didn't have a great man call on. So I decided to try to find a lane and got, 15, 20 yards downfield. And, there's a lot of guys screaming slide and didn't slide and scored. So it worked out that time.
A lot of screaming slide and
didn't slide.
I didn't slide. Kenny Pickett standing on the sideline going, I know that.
I don't.
Whole sliding thing.
You think he fake slid?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either.
No, I'm just saying. No, he didn't fake slide. It just, but it's one of those things where you're like, oh, he's going to go down, but
Steelers
then
fans think he fake slid.
The announcer said he fake slid.
I didn't think that at all.
I don't think he faked. I just think that we're just expecting him to go down, and he's just like, why am I going down? If they're just going to arm tackle me, I'm going in.
The field is ice. It's frozen.
Dude,
he's trying to get his footing.
I'm just saying what the call was.
The train whistles, the whole bit. And because of Kadarius Toney's foot, although the Bills did have time left on the clock, had Travis Kelce's remarkable lateral to Toney against the Bills had stood as called, the Bills have the Chiefs in their house. Finally. finally in the playoffs. And this team that did not see a divisional playoff game for their team, home or away, for 24 straight years, now has a divisional playoff for a 4th straight year. And this one, to make the AFC Championship game this time, they get Mahomes in their house. First time in Mahomes' career, he will play a playoff game outside of Arrowhead that's not the Super Bowl. A first true road playoff game for Mahomes, and the only other time he's played in Buffalo was during COVID when there were no fans in the stands. This will be his first time in this stadium with fans in the stands. It is on, and that's why the league put it as the last game of the divisional playoff weekend. Oh, baby. Oh, boy. And if I'm right, don't let them in the postseason. And they are the ones by the end of this weekend to officially make sure we will have a new Super Bowl champion this year. Look no further than the foot of Kadarius Toney. And that is the ultimate body part that let the Bills in the tournament. And maybe you could say they would have made the tournament anyway. That's the foot that put the Chiefs in Buffalo for this one. Can't wait. And I'm sure the Bills Mafia is just champing at the bit, man.
How you guys feeling about that game?
What do you mean?
Like, who you think's going to come out?
I don't know. I need some time because the Chiefs looked a heck of a lot better in their game against the Dolphins.
Couldn't punch the ball in the end zone.
I get it. You know,
I like the Bills at home.
The Chiefs, as you know, have been riding the defense. Notice I finished the word.
Thank you, Rich.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that clip? You didn't see that clip?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Chris Rose and MJD.
Okay.
They've been riding the defense. So let's just all pump the brakes. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.